Hello, everybody. How we doing? Your Monday episode of What's Happening in AC and a pre-election night. I'm sure we're all tired of hearing who to vote for, who's selling us what BS, this, that, and the third. So we're going to cut a few positions right to the point, give you our picks per se on who will actually do the job, wanting your vote, needing your vote going forward. So it's nuts. Let's start off with Wards. Let's go with Sporty. He's probably going to take that again. A yes man to the mayor. Never going against the grain with him. He's going against a guy by McGrath. Don't know anything about the gentleman, but I think Sporty's going to have that one wrapped up. We got Miss Latoya Dunstan. She's going unopposed. Our kind of lady. Perfect person we need to sit on that board amongst her peers, to challenge, to ask, and to figure out better ways. And then we have the ultimate yes man, which is, I don't know how this guy's been in office this long, but Kaleem Shabazz. My man's never said no to anything, not even a free meal. But I guess the people love him. He shows up everywhere because the guy apparently doesn't work wherever has had worked in his life. He's going against a gentleman by the name of Chris Ireland, who I wish him all the best because, again, we don't need a yes man. And we got Ron Bailey going against George the Animal Crouch. Well, now that we're throwing in wrestling nicknames in there, I don't know who George the Animal is, but yeah, I'm going to go with no on that one. So Ron Bailey is on hopefully on my winning team on that one. And we jump into Zia, who apparently, when he was a substitute teacher, got a little handsy with students. A flyer went out. I'm only repeating or reiterating what was shown. I put the thing up, not making it up. A few people sent it to me, but apparently that's the case. Either way, we got to go Maria Lacka with that one. She's a real estate. She gets AC in that area, I guess, 4th, 5, and 6th ward. She's been out there hustling from what I've heard. So I say we throw our weight over to Maria Lacka for the 5th. And then my favorite zone, Jesse and Dorsey. Now, a lot of things people saying Jesse is a 4th quarter politician, only comes out when you need something, this, that, and the third. True or not true, most politicians are like that. But we've always not had the best of path and relationship up until recent. I can't say the guys answered questions and guided me if he couldn't help me to resolve certain things. So, Dorsey, on the other hand, I haven't seen the guy's head because it's anytime you see Marty, it looks like a horse. You don't know where he's at. His head's so lodged in Marty's ass. And then, all the typical stuff. My man's been putting signs up where they don't belong. He's very, very new to Atlantic City. My man's not good. Apparently, it's not good at the end of the day. All right? Not good. Won't dive in too much with Dorsey. I don't think he's going to win, but Let's go with Mr. Kurtz. So we got Latoya, already got the W. Let's go with Ireland, Bailey, Laka, and Kurtz. That's the ticket we're going to punch for tomorrow, everybody. And the other one is going to be, let's talk about Joe O'Donoghue and Eric Scheffler. First off, Eric Scheffler has never done a day of police work a day in his life. My man's been hiding since 1982. Never wrote a summons. Nothing. Ever. Tokyo Joe is a retired sheriff's officer. Yes, he's got 12 kids. Half of them serve as police officers. He's got 5 sons that serve as police officers all over the county. As far as I've known Joe, my man serves when he's sleeping, at a party, or on vacation. My man's always available, always has been. Seen people have asked him for help, does not say no. He truly understands how the sheriff's office works because he's worked in it as a sheriff's officer. Eric is a retired combat instructor for ACPD. Never arrested anybody. Nothing. Just knows a lot of people. A lot of popular friends. We need someone that's going to work hand in hand with AC to clean up this town. Eric Scheffler only comes to AC to grab checks for fundraisers or get a free continental breakfast at whatever events they have here in town. Nothing. Okay? Yes, he has the Hope truck. I get it. Okay? Many families have had instances with people near and dear. I get it. But that is not the only job of the sheriff's officers. Okay? They go and do a lot more than that, and it's taken for granted on the tools and resources and manpower and women power that they have, that I know AC desperately needs to create a relationship with. And Eric, if he was that awesome as an AC cop, he would know you might want to bring in the sheriffs to help. We are shorthanded because our chief is sleeping behind the wheel, playing video games with cameras and not getting man and woman power on the street, boots on the ground, old school police work. And this is coming from retired guys that taught these two knuckleheads, Scheffler and Sarkos, how to do their jobs, but they must have played hooky and skipped class together because it shows. It honestly shows. Atlantic City needs camaraderie, not only with the surrounding towns, but with the county in general. Absolutely. We need it for not only ourselves as residents or business people or employees, employers, our tourism. What keeps the greasy wheel spinning? People tend to forget that. Like I said, every dollar somebody makes in this town, if they're not interacting with who's not in the service business, comes from hospitality in Atlantic City, Atlantic County. 25%, maybe more. We cannot take it for granted. We got to protect our investment. And Knucklehead on the 7th floor is too busy going to L.A. making video rap shows with Death Row Records and Duce and a bunch of ass-kissing employees that probably don't even want to go out there, but are just going to save their jobs to say they were hanging with the mayor. I mean, I would love the mayor to produce a list of who went, who's an employee who might be on the chop block or just needs to keep their job that little bit longer before they retire and get out. And let's see then if they continue to go on these events. No. Absolutely not. So, sum all this up. We're going Joe O'Donoghue, Sheriff's Office. We need him to oversee Atlantic City. Have to have him. We're going to go with McGrath, Miss Latoya, Chris Ireland, Ron, Strong Arm Bailey to beat George Animal Crouch, Maria Lacka, Jesse's going to smack you around, Kurtz. There are winners. Vote with your head. Vote with your head. Vote with your head, please. It's not a popularity contest. Let's get the right people in office and progress forward here, everybody. See you next week. We're going to do a little history next week on an AC Classic. So tune in for that, and we'll see everyone next Monday. Have a good night.